Hi, everybody. It's Mark Rushton at markrushton.com. It is Friday, February 25, 2022. And this video is called Eroding Expectation and Progress on the new Mark Rushton Gallery. So let's first talk about the painting of the day, which is out on my Instagram, Mark Rushton. And this is a little bit more abstract than what you've been seeing lately. And this is a kind of a style that I sort of did for a long time back in the 90s when I was in art school, when I got out of art school. And it was these were largely acrylic on paper type of things. However, this one is acrylic ink on synthetic paper and then overlaid with layers of acrylic paint applied with a palette knife, as you can obviously see here. But I early on they were like just kind of pure abstracts. I don't know how do you say it. They're kind of rhythmic in a way, because that you get that sort of a feeling with the palette knife, in the way of scraping and layering and scraping and reductive. And yeah, you have a little bit of that here too. But over time, that has evolved into the sort of the landscape motif. It's a very abstract landscape, I guess you would consider that sort of thing here. So I still like doing these on occasion. I'm going to continue to do more purely abstracty stuff like this, just because I've always enjoyed making these sorts of things. I've always enjoyed working with the palette knife, and now that I'm combining acrylic ink and acrylic paint, it's a lot of fun. Always a lot of new area to explore in there, particularly with the reductive technique that I have. What's the other news? The other news is the progress on the new Mark Rushton Gallery, and yeah, I pulled the trigger on it yesterday. I'm going to do it, and I decided that I was going to actually get a new URL, which would be markrushtongallery.com, and that's purchased. And then I ran into trouble with regard to who has the domain and how it was going to be. The the name server stuff, and they were extremely helpful, but whew, got way outside my technical wheelhouse, and the day job there, which I was off today, took a personal day. It's it was a little far out there. I was setting up stuff on, what was it, Hurricane Electric, he.net, and did a little bit of that, and I did a little bit of what was the other thing here? Oh my god, I must mention this. It's so geeky. Hurricane Electric, and then there was also something with a .pizza domain that does forwarding. I don't have it off the top of my tongue here, but yeah, I don't have it here. But that's okay. Everything's been set up. It should work. The name servers should be correct. The C name should be correct. The A should be correct. And then the forwarding. It's a little. It does seem a bit held together with glue and wire. So anyway, we'll allow 48 hours for propagation, and we'll see if that URL is working within a couple of days. It's not a big deal. And I've also been setting things up on the new website. It's largely a matter of configuring and choosing certain options, and then uploading imagery, and then kind of configuring that. So just figuring out the nuts and bolts of that, because there's a print side, and then there's also an originals side for now. And there'll be a little merch too. But really, what I want it to be is mainly a gallery, because not everybody's going to show up. It's going to be buying something. They're going to be looking and looking and looking. And oh, look, Rushton's got a new piece, or Rushton's got new art out there. You have no idea the amount of stuff I got around here. And over a period of time, and getting into the galleries and all this, and then what happened here the last couple of years. And so it's bringing it back online. the Mark Rushton Gallery. Yeah. So that's going to take a little bit longer than I thought. I thought I might be live this weekend, but it might be a few more days. And then even before I go live, the company that I'm working with wants to do like a technical check of everything, and I think we'll be good. That takes 2 or 3 days, so it could be another week. Don't hold your breath. I don't know. We'll see how they. And then, of course, who knows the technical thing that I did earlier today with the domain name. We'll see. We'll see. It's just all everything's hanging in the balance, right? So yeah, just we'll get it done. But I'm excited for the new site. It's once you figure it out, it becomes pretty easy, and then it's just a matter of having your imagery in there on the print side at a certain DPI and scalability and all that sort of stuff. And that I've kind of figured that out, but we'll worry about the ins and outs of that eventually. But the originals, that's I'm going to be largely focusing on the originals, the new originals, and then they were the new originals, and we were going to be the tensmen. But sorry, Spinal Tap reference there just entered my brain, But yeah, so I'm still jazzed about it. I'm a little overwhelmed. But that's okay. I just needed to take a little break from. I've been doing this stuff all day long, the technical stuff, and I had to attend. What do they call that meeting? It's the onboarding meeting, right? And so it's me and other people who have joined this company this past week here, and it was fine. I did learn a few things in the Zoom call, but most of it was questions from people who I eventually I just turned the volume off. I thought, well, when they go to another person, I'll turn the volume up and I'll see what sort of crazy and it was just they were just no, I'm not that's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. And then I got invited to like a Facebook group, and that's all very nice and everything like that, but I don't need that just yet or ever, right? There's one thing I've learned about hanging around with other artists, fine artists, recording artists, is that you don't want to hang around other artists or recording artists. I'm sorry. It's just too much experience with that. It's, if we're of like mind and marketing thought, that's great. That's great. Maybe we can share a few details and stuff like that. I can give some pointers, you can give some pointers, that's fine. But if you're off in another planet, then I don't know what I have much to learn from you, right? I mean, I'm gonna listen to the big dogs, right? Big dog's always right, right? All right, 8:30. That's enough for today. I need to go just chill out. Wife will be home soon. Figure out dinner. It's a sunny day. It's gonna be sunny for at least the next week. That's great. We got a couple inches of snow last night. It should be the end of winter, but you never know. It's definitely, as we get closer here to my birthday. Yeah, my birthday's coming up. I don't care about it, but it's coming. And Facebook knows, right? It, it you run out of the really extremely cold weather around here. The deep freeze is over. You typically around the beginning of March, and always looking forward to that. But I got so much work to do. We've got so much work to do. War dance. All right. Talk to you later. Have a good one. I'll probably be on late Saturday because I got stuff to do tomorrow. I got business.